Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday Anime Chat. I'm your host, Pop Culture Mechanic. Please call me Pop. Today, we will get to the main event, but as we usually do, we'll have to go through our news of the week, courtesy of the Anime News Network. And right away, greetings to Woopa Troopa. Good to see you. And Blaine. Yes, high sticks and cute chicks. And a welcome to Jake D. Nice to see you all. Let's begin then. We'll get into some of the news that happened last week. Smartphone PC game streams promotional video, Blue Reflection. I've never heard of that. What do we got here? Fluffy Paradise Isekai anime to air in 2023. Kaina of the Great Snow Sea TV anime gets film sequel. Eve performs new opening theme for My Hero Academia anime. Oh, what's this? Isekai Woopa means to in another world. And a good morning to you, Ronan66. Just going through our news of the week. Game Freak announces Pocket Card Jockey Ride-On, game for Apple Arcade. So they do something other than Pokemon? Let's have a look here. Solitaire horse racing game launches worldwide on January 20th. Oh, that'll be 2 weeks from now. Okay. Game Freak announced on Tuesday that is developing the Pocket Card Jockey Ride-On game for Apple Arcade. The solitaire and horse racing game will launch for iOS devices worldwide on January 20th. Apple Arcade describes the game. Guide your steed to the finish line by playing solitaire. Saddle up for this unique solitaire and horse racing hybrid from Game Freak, creators of the Pokemon franchise. Pocket Card Jockey originally released to great acclaim on the Nintendo 3DS, and while the basic rules are the same, the racing segments have been reborn in glorious 3D. Wow, it came out for the 3DS. There you go, Woopa. I don't know if it ever came over to North America, but it's on the 3DS, apparently. Game Freak launched the original Pocket Card Jockey game for Nintendo 3DS in Japan in July 2013. The game launched in Japan for iOS and Android devices in November 2014, but ended service in December 2015. Game Freak launched the game for Nintendo 3DS in English. Oh, there you are, in English, in May 2016. That's the only thing I don't like about those phone games, is they end the service, and then you're left with nothing. You've paid for it, and you have nothing. Always get it on a cartridge or a disc. When you have FU Pokemon money, I'm surprised they don't have $1 billion. Yeah, sure, here's some cash games. Yeah, that sounds about right, Blaine. What else we got here? From Friday, Love Live, Nijigasaki High School Idol Club Project's Nijion Anime Blu-ray disc box includes 3 new episodes. Doraemon 2023 film reveals guest cast members Ryota Yamasato, Miki Fujimoto. Ascendant Animation produces English dub for Game World Reincarnation Anime. Okay. Glory to Wopstotska, Jake D. And all who are in the chat. Gundam, The Witch from Mercury anime's 12th episode to delay streaming by 1 day due to the coof. Really? 1 day? Oh well. At least it's not a long delay. I think that Uncle anime had quite the delay for it. 2023 Anpanman film unveils title, June 30th opening. Okay. Me and Roboco anime casts Inori Minase as Ganglinese Roboco. Huh. Well, oh, Uncle will finish season 1 in 2024. Yeah, that's quite the wait, isn't it? Here's the Japanese animation TV ranking. Let's have a look here. The final episode of the new live-action series, Takashi Natsuhara and Kuromaru's Kurosagi, the Black Swindler manga, aired on TBS on Friday, December 23rd at 10 p.m. and earned a 7.8% rating. The Looking for Magical Do-Re-Mi anime film aired on NHK Educational on Saturday, December 24th at 1 a.m. and it earned a 0.3% rating. All right, let's go through these. Saze-san got an 8.0. Detective Conan got a 7. Chibi Maruko-chan, 6.5. My Hero Academia Season 6, a 4.3. Doraemon, 3.3. One Piece, 3.3. Delicious Party Precure, 3.2. Crayon Shin-chan, 2.7. The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, second season rerun, got a 2.6. Spy Family final episode at 2.3, and Oshiri Tantai got 2.0. This is just the percentage of the population watch given program based on data from a survey of households in Japan's Kanto region. Okay. Is joke. Yes, is joke. Is big joke. Because they keep delaying the Uncle anime. Sony PlayStation 5 should be much easier to buy in 2023. I don't know. Do any of you guys have a PlayStation 5? I'm not too interested right now. But apparently they're going to be easier to buy in 2023. You love your PS5, Blaine? Right on. Game Freak is smaller than pretty much every AAA gaming studio, which is very apparent with how many glitches there are in the new games. Ah, yes. I've been hearing complaints about glitches in the new Pokemon games. PC for you, Ronan? I'm all over the place. I got consoles, I got PC. Don't want to just pigeonhole myself with just one. But PS5 can wait. I don't have the room for it. What else we got here? Pole Princess Anime's new video shows Yukari's routine. Ah, here we go. This is the one to watch for, everybody. This is the pole dancing anime. If you have not heard about it, this will be hilarious. At least I think so. They'll probably, I don't know if they'll play it serious, but I can imagine a bunch of cosplayers running around with poles at the next convention. You want a next-gen console so you can play the Jedi Fallen Order sequel, but it feels like a waste to buy a console just for that game. Yeah, I can admit to the fact that that's why I bought my N64. I bought it for one game. And that was Robotech Crystal Chronicles, which never came out. They advertised it. GameTech was the company that was making it. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy my N64 and get that game because I love the franchise. And GameTech goes under. And I'm like, ah, damn. Oh, well. I guess it's all just for nothing. You have a good group of friends on PlayStation ever since PS3. That's good. That's good. You gotta have people that will join you in some games. Friends, what are those? You bought your Switch for one game, but I bought a lot of games since. Yeah. Other humans you can co-op with consistently. Exactly. What do we got here? The official website for Avex Pictures and Tatsunoko Productions' original Pole Princess pole dancing anime began streaming a video on December 28th featuring the pole dancing routine of the character Yukari Mikoshiro, voiced by Yoshino Nanjo. Nanjo also performs the song Queen of Fairy Sky featured in the video. Ayaka of Studio Transform choreographed the video. The story centers on Hinano, a very normal and mild-mannered 17-year-old girl. Since she was very young, her grandmother ran a planetarium that Hinano loved, but one day Hinano found out that the planetarium would be closing down. Hinano worried about whether there was anything she could do for her grandmother and for the planetarium, and she coincidentally one day catches sight of a woman dancing on a pole under a starry sky. She gathers her friends, and together they set up a stage in the planetarium to perform shows, and they jump into the world of pole dancing. There you go. That's the one to watch. I'm definitely, I'm going to add that to the list, and we'll see if it's any good. The Tale of Outcast animated cover original manga's entire story. The first slam dunk film stays at number 1 for 5 consecutive weeks. Suzume stays at number 2. People are liking their basketball, apparently. Maybe it's the nostalgia that the people have come for. Because slam dunk was back in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Just supporting some working girls through college. What's this? Katakawa Troika director E. Aoki to announce TV anime on January 20th. Trigun Stampede Anime's English subbed video previews first episode scene. I know some people have watched Trigun already. And a welcome to you, angry Canadian, fellow Canuck. Yeah, you can watch one of these live, because I'm the early riser here, as far as it being in the western part of the country. But yes, I've heard people have watched Trigun, the first episode. I thought I saw, Blaine said it was Vash was goofy, and Ronan, you said it was disappointing. Oh, you've been wanting to watch these live, but live in Japan, so the time zone's difference is... Yeah, well, it's morning here. It's got to be night there for you. But you're welcome to stop by anytime. Goblin Slayer gets Switch PC game. Oh, there you go, you guys. 1:14 a.m. Yikes. That's late. You just watched Tale of Outcast. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Not to derail the anime talk, how was Advance Wars playthrough? Oh, yeah. I spent about 4.5 hours on December 31st trying to finish it up for the year. It took me that long. I had to do a restart. Oh, man. Yeah, but I did. I got through it, beat the game, felt good. Now I'm on to playing Astro Boy for the GBA, which was pretty fun. Vash was properly goofy like you should be. However, the ending twist is spoiled immediately. No Millie and the reporter thing is all weird. Okay. I think I would just go back and watch the original Trigun. The GB, eh? Making fun of my accent. Come on now. Oh yes, Blaine does do regular trips to Japan there, angry Canadian, so it's awesome. I definitely want to plan one this year with my wife and me. Maybe go in September. We'll talk to a travel agent and see if we can't get everything arranged. I definitely want to spend at least 2 weeks there just to do it. I'm not getting any younger, so I have to do these things to scratch off my bucket list. What do we got? Crunchyroll to stream Unite Up TV anime. Unite Up. Goblin Slayer Season 2 anime reveals promo video, cast, staff, 2023 premiere, updated. The Vexations of a Shut-In Vampire Princess light novels get TV anime. A shut-in vampire princess. So that means you can't go out and suck blood because you're just a shut-in. Make everybody come to you, I guess. That might be an interesting one if anybody's into like vampires. Sokka's the best part. You love it. It's weird being here there with so few people. If you go to Japan, look for a Pokemon Center and pick up a Woopa. My wife said we're going to have to bring an empty suitcase or a trunk for all the stuff that we want to bring back. So she collects plushes like you wouldn't believe, and I have to be like, no, just ease up. Don't buy everything. All your line friends are from Osaka. There you go. You lived in Tokyo for 4 years. Osaka's better. And bring an empty suitcase. I thought so. PlayStation 5 introduces customizable controller kit for accessibility. Director Masaki Yuasa to appear on Inu-O screening in Los Angeles on January 11th. Mamakichi Mamako Neat no Nichijo anime previews part 2 in video. What you do is get a folding Boston bag, and all the soft stuff and clothes go in those. Most international airlines allow 2 checked. Oh, a folding Boston bag. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Definitely got to get some tips from you, Blaine, on how to approach this trip. That's for sure. Allow for the plushie addiction. Mrs. Mechanic is... Yeah, she is. She's wise. She's my best waifu. And she knows it. High Dive also streams Card Fight Vanguard Will Plus Dress Season 2. Crunchyroll to stream Technoroid Overmind High Card Nijion The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten More anime. High Dive is just doing so well. It's amazing. It's good that there is an alternative to Crunchyroll and anywhere else. You don't know why it's called that? Just picture a tote bag and a duffel made of... I should just bring my hockey bag and use that. It's big enough. The first slam dunk film earned 6.7 billion yen in 1 month. That is doing very well. I'm liking that. That's good for them. What else we got here for interesting news? Makoto Shinkai's Suzume film earns 11.35 billion yen to enter Japan's all-time top 30. Gold Kingdom and Water Kingdom films behind-the-scenes video, 2 character videos streamed. Crunchyroll to stream the magical revolution of the reincarnated princess anime. Some of these titles are just getting out of hand here. I think we're going to have to maybe put up a rule. It can only be 5 words long, 4 words long. This paragraph of a title, it's just getting crazy. For 2 weeks, you can pack in half of a full-size check luggage. Then the bonus bag folds up and could go in the backpack, plus free carry-on. They all come back at the weight limit. Oh, nice. And what is that? Is that 50 pounds or something, or 49 pounds? They stop you at, or are they before they charge you more? I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I've been traveling on a plane. What do we got here? 23 kilograms. Ah, you got me. Yeah, you got me. There you go. 23 kilograms. You speak in metric. Good job. Yeah, that's the equivalent, I think, to 50 pounds. You multiply that by 2.2. This is interesting. Square Enix president says company has multiple blockchain games in development. Blockchain games? I don't know if I trust that. I mean, what's that all about? Also, it's Square Enix. I don't think they have a very good reputation. I know people like Final Fantasy, but I'm wondering whether, they're very predatory business practices. Are they the EA of Japan? International flight, international weight. I think it's a little more than 50 pounds, which is nice. Yeah, there you go. You're going to live stream your playthrough of Fire Emblem Engage when it drops later this month. And last off topic chat. That's okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, I have a little bit of structure for the stream, but in talking with you guys is fun. You'll have to rewatch my Advance Wars stuff. Yeah. You can watch it on twice speed, maybe. Some of them drag a bit, but that last one, that was a real killer. That one. Yeah, Square Enix. Let's make a blockchain game. Also Square Enix. I wonder why we're losing money. Must be the Western studios. Blockchain would be a good way to anti-cheat for RPG and such, but that's a big investment for a developer. Yeah, it is. This also, and I don't know if I've expressed this before, but this whole games as a service thing, I don't. It's not right. Games not as a service. Don't do that. We don't need that. You just buy the game. It's yours. You play it. It's good. You want to download DLC? Go ahead. I don't want to have to subscribe, buy some stupid Game Pass to play your game because I paid you for the game already, and now you want to charge me for a Game Pass. No, that's not the way it goes. How about make good games? People love them, they play them, they buy them, and then cycle continues. Make a good game, people buy it, love it, and there you go. But that's my rant about games as a subscription. Oh, angry Canadian, you speak Japanese and can assist with stuff? Yes, and games as a service is terrible. It's destroyed many of the series of... Yes, it has. Square leans way too heavily on Final Fantasy? Yep, agreed. It's like, yeah, that's your main one, but you better think of other things because people are going to get bored and tired with it. And there was some complaints about, what was it, 13? The one with lightning? People complained a lot about that game. You hate Game Passes on $60 games? Yes. It's ridiculous. You've paid $60 for that game. Why do you need a Game Pass for it? You know, it's just the greed and the, they want to get in there and wring as much money out of you as they can. All gaming will go to a service like Netflix? Well, I sure hope not. That's not good. I'm also a big retro gamer, so if I have my physical copies, I can play the game over and over and over again. Hold on to those physical copies, everybody. New Urusei Yatsura anime reveals third promo video, more cast, new theme song artists. That, I don't know if it's going strong, if anybody can fill me in. Is Urusei Yatsura in the top viewing stats? I think it should be. I think I'm back to where I was from last week. Yes. Yes, I am. It's funny, Final Fantasy was supposed to be their last game, but it brought them back, and now it will be the thing that puts them under. The irony, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, here's something then. Square Enix, Atlus, Konami, more game companies tease announcements in 2023. Famitsu reported on Sunday that Atlus, Konami, Spike, Chunsoft, CompileHeart, Koei, Tecmo, and Level 5 teased announcements for their 2023 game releases and updates in their New Year's greeting notices. Additionally, Square Enix's Yoshinori Kitase message on Final Fantasy franchise's website stated that the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth game's development is picking up speed. Kitase added that there will be a big announcement unrelated to Final Fantasy VII that I can't say anything about just yet. Okay. Atlus New Year's greetings states in 2023, starting with the releases of the Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden Remastered versions, we're also currently preparing several unannounced new works. Please look forward to them. Okay, so anybody that's a Persona fan, they're going to be getting some remastered versions. The company will release the remastered versions of Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden games for PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and Windows PC on January 19th. Konami's New Year's greeting stated that it is planning power-ups and new developments for familiar series, adding that it is sincerely and quietly working on new projects it has not yet announced. I can't remember the last thing that Konami put out. I wish they would bring back some of their franchises that they from years past, like Castlevania and such. Spike Chunsoft teased it should be able to make an announcement in the not-so-distant future regarding unannounced large-scale titles. Spike Chunsoft and 2Kyo Games, Master Detectives Archives, Rain Code, Enigma Archives, Rain Code, Cho Tantai, Jikembo Rain Code game will launch in Japan in spring 2023. CompileHeart stated that it plans to announce a new game soon. Okay, Angry Canadian, thanks for coming out. It was great to talk to you. I hope to see you again. Get yourself some sleep and enjoy Japan. I wish I could be there. You wish you had more physical copies, especially the Pokemon stuff. That can be expensive to gather. Yes, that's annoying. Trying to find some... I think I tried to find Pokemon Pinball, and it was expensive. And I'm like, oh, man. If you go by the top 10 list, Odysee does decent, but it's not a heavy hitter. Okay. Odysee is a love letter to old otaku. Old otaku. But we all remember the original with 100% more nipple. You like the British dub of Odysee? Absolutely hilarious. Okay. Last Konami thing you remember being excited for was PT, the horror trailer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, come on. Step it up, Konami. You have all these old IPs and they're just languishing in obscurity again. Bring them back to the forefront. With CompileHeart, the latest game in the developer's Hyper Dimension Neptunia franchise, Hyper Dimension Neptunia Sisters vs. Sisters, Cho Jigen game Neptune Sisters vs. Sisters, launched for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in Japan on April 21st. IFI will release the game for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC via Steam on January 24th in North America and Europe. Koei Tecmo Games stated it was preparing to announce a new work. Oh, is it going to be another Dynasty Warriors? It seems that's all they can pump out. Electronic Arts and Koei Tecmo's Wild Hearts hunting game will launch for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via the EA app, Steam, and Epic Game Store. Like hunting? Like actual, like just going out into the wild and hunting things down? Level 5 stated it will announce new information about its Inazauma 11 franchise and plans to announce a completely new work this year. Inazuma 11, Iyutachi no Victory Road, previously titled Inazuma 11 Ares and Inazuma 11 Iyutachi no Great Road, game planned for the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android platforms, is currently slated for 2023. Level 5 originally announced the game in 2016, but has delayed the game multiple times. They even have a little disclosure at the bottom here. Katakawa World Entertainment is wholly owned subsidiary of Katakawa Corporation, is the majority owner of Anime News Network. One or more of the companies mentioned in this article are part of the Katakawa group. I see. Last Konami thing, yeah. I found Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire at a game store in Illinois. It was $30, but totally worth it. Yeah. Pokemon and Sonic Pinball were the best. Yeah, I agree. Well, that is it for News of the Week. I hope you guys found some interesting tidbits in there. But I think the next thing we're going to move on to is the main event. Pride of Orange. Pura Ore. This is one of the sports animes. Last week was volleyball. This week, just by sheer luck, I was perusing my analyst and I just tripped over this. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I've never heard of this. And I can remember talking with Blaine on the channel about having why there isn't a hockey anime. We found hockey manga, but at the time we checked, there was no hockey anime. But now there is. Don't expect a bad article about Katakawa anime from ANN. Yeah, exactly. There's a little bias there, isn't there? If I own a place, if I own something and I have a writer that's going to write poor reviews of it, I'm going to be like, nah, you're not going to do that. We're going to get somebody else to write it that's in a favorable light, or I might just have to accidentally lay you off because we don't have any more room for you here. We're doing a little bit of shuffling around. But yes, Pride of Orange. This anime made me very happy. It's 12 episodes, so it's not long at all. It came out in 2021. I know it's not my usual, my usual thing, which is doing older animes from the 70s, 80s, 90s. But I had to because it's hockey, and I really enjoyed watching hockey and playing it. If I pay you for an opinion and you sugarcoat it, I'm going to fire you. That's the way, Blaine. But yes, Pride of Orange, what an excellent show. It's very slice of life. So you're going to see it's not over the top. There's no aliens. There's no special attacks. There's no, it's very down to earth, wholesome. It's a nice change of pace from we're always watching. I really like it. As you can see, the tags here: ice skating, yes, of course. Cute girls doing cute things. Primary female cast, female protagonist. CGI. Yeah, there is a little bit of CGI out there, and it's mostly, well, you guys will see. It's mostly the puck on the ice, which is kind of weird, but okay. Yeah, supposedly this is the only hockey anime. It is, and we're gonna have a look at it right now. So as you can see, it starts out the World Cup of Hockey, Japan versus Canada. And they're playing back and forth. They're having a rough time. I believe the score is tied, and it's in the third period. Yeah, it's interesting they say the World Cup of Hockey. Well, yeah, I mean, all the countries compete during that tournament. And they have a little saying, the bonds of our hearts. That's everyone on the team. Connect the puck. And she shoots it. And she scores. And that's it. Japan wins the World Cup of Hockey for women. And they all celebrate. But they have to celebrate a certain way, with their victory dance. And so they get into their suits and they celebrate in front of everyone in the arena. They practice their whole routine. And there we go. This is the beginning. So they kind of show at the end what happens when they're in the World Championships. But there is a start. Oh, is it Sunrise? Studio is C2C. Minimal CGI is fun. Yeah, exactly. Legitella hockey anime where young girls compete in the World Cup. That's the World Championship. The World Cup of Hockey is a weird thing that the NHL did. Oh, okay. If every women's hockey team did that, I'd watch more. Yeah. Episode number 1. Face Off. Yeah, C2C better watch their back. Idol shows is Sunrise territory. So we're at school, and one of our characters goes to their after-school activity, which is embroidery club. So this is very exciting. Lots of embroidery going on. So they're quite happy with it. But of course, there's the younger sister in the blue hair who is always coming down hard on her older sister in the orange hair. So they do quite nice work at the embroidery club. And they live in an onsen. Or is it a ryokan? I can't remember. But yes. So they're able to relax after. Everybody relaxes in the hot springs after a hard day. Hard day of schooling. Yeah, you can see why they didn't start with the sewing club scene for a hockey anime. Okay, onsen's the spring, ryokan is the hotel attached to it. Okay, her aunt, or no, their grandmother owns a ryokan. Embroidery's tough on the muscles. No, they're just enjoying their snack. Okay, so she gets asked to put something up on the bulletin board. It's a trial class for ice hockey, and she introduces it to everyone. And they're like, hey, why don't we try it out? And so they decide, yes, we're going to go. And there it is. There's the arena. And the coach arrives and is talking to her partner there. She's dreaming that all the girls will love hockey. And he tells her, you better be nice because you don't want to scare away everybody. And they go and they are going to get changed. And they meet their other friends. She wants to draw in the biggest crowds ever to see their game. Because apparently, hockey isn't the biggest sport in Japan, obviously. I'm sure that would be like sumo or maybe karate. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. So she does some stretches with them. Biggest sport is underwater basket weaving. Oh, baseball. Yeah, there you go, Blaine. Good one. Do their stretches, but they're like, wait a minute, this feels like a dance step. And she's like, no, it stretches. It's okay. Seems kind of suspicious, though. It's like, phony stretch dance thing was about. I wonder what was going on. Oh, and they're going to try on their equipment. So, skate around the rink. So she explains the rules to them. How the games are run. There's 3 20-minute periods. You need the puck. You need a stick. You'll be sorry if it hits you. Yes. Getting hit by a puck is like horrendously painful. She shows them some stick handling and how to do it, how to pass. And they are happy with it. They're kind of taken with it. And the girls are like, yeah, we'll be back again. Baseball. You're excited for the World Baseball Classic? Japan nearly took us down last year. Being hit by a puck is no fun. Just ask Blake Wheeler. That was the one that got his testicle exploded or something, eh? Like he got hit and it just freaking bang. So they agree. Yes, passing the puck around, everyone chasing for it was a fun time. She just wants everyone to stick together. Let's play ice hockey next week. And that's a good idea. So that's how they get into it. They see that it's all fun, group sport. And then this is what will eventually become their opening. The opening theme song. And it's pretty good. So yes. Pride of Orange. Excellent hockey anime. It's cute girls doing cute things. I mean, what else? What more do you want? It's great. And I liked it. I suggest that you give it a watch. You know, it's fun. It's fun and wholesome. There's nothing... Yeah, there's a little bit of drama because, you know, there's things that happen in life that's dramatic and you need to deal with them and, you know, things pop up. You know, there's people leaving and people arriving and people it goes along. You're going to meet people that are like, oh, I don't want to play hockey anymore. And then they come along and there's people that are like, hey, come play with us, you know, and it's very, very down to earth anime. Nothing crazy about it. So I would say give it a watch. It's fun. What are we doing here? Yep, and still finished he finished the game even after getting nailed with the puck. Yikes. Whew. That's an athlete, all right. You got to be really tough for that. So yes. They even play air hockey, which, you know, works on your reflexes. So that's a fun time for everybody. Air hockey, heck yeah. Yeah, you bet. That's a fun time. I enjoy a good game of air hockey. So yes, that is Pride of Orange. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And if you are a hockey fan, I would give it a try too. So that moves on to what I'm going to do next week for Anime Chat. Seeing as how I found out that baseball is their biggest sport in Japan, I think it should be a baseball anime. But which one could it be? You'll have to tune in next week to find out. I'm sure there's a lot of them out there. So we'll just have to see which one gets chosen. As for streams coming up, Trades Talk Tuesday. Once again, I'll be back at 7 p.m. on Tuesday talking about the skilled trades and whatever projects I've been a part of. Show everyone some pictures that I've taken because it's important to catalog the things that you do. Next Saturday, continuing on with Game Boy Advance playthrough of Astro Boy. Now, if you saw the last stream, you'll see that it's pretty darn good as far as play controls and such, and it's got that difficulty level that just keeps you almost giving up, but not quite. You come back for more. And then Sunday Anime Chat will be a baseball anime. Hopefully it's as enjoyable as Pride of Orange. I sure like my hockey anime. It has that Mega Man style, but it's different enough that it feels like its own game. Yes, that's exactly what I thought too, Blaine. I thought it's like, you know what, this is kind of like Mega Man. But I didn't see any Capcom logo anywhere, so that's good. Yeah, so I think January will just be sports anime. Maybe not the most popular ones. I'll try to find some more sports animes that aren't seen as much. Let's put it that way. You never miss a Pop Culture Mechanic game stream unless you're asleep, that is. That's okay, Whoopa. I appreciate that. Your body knows what it needs, and sometimes it needs to sleep. Yeah, so what am I watching aside from sports anime? I've been watching Cutie Honey, trying to finish that one. Now, that's from 1973, so that's a 50-year-old anime I'm getting through. I'm on episode 6. And I'm also watching Lupin the Third, the first series. I've finished episode 2. I'm really liking that. If you guys haven't seen Lupin the Third, Blaine, I'm sure you have. Definitely watch it. He's quite the master thief, and he's always trying to be a little one step ahead of everyone to win out in the end. And Cutie Honey is just like, I want to say it's almost the first magical girl anime, but I know that's not right. It's probably one of the first, but it's not the first. She's got magical transformation. Her boomerang reminds me of the Sailor Moon's tiara when she throws it. And she fights for love and justice. You've bounced around Lupin and Cutie Honey. You've seen Cutie Honey Universe. Okay. So that's like probably the most recent one then. I'll get there. I'll go through the decades of Cutie Honey. Also, Ken Coley Season 2, Let's Meet at Sea. I gotta definitely catch up on that one, but it was delayed for a little bit. I'll keep watching my One Piece when I get the chance. I got that on DVD, so just binge it when I get the chance. Hope you guys are enjoying the next season for anime. I know they've got some good shows coming up. The season is winter 2023. Okay, yeah. As I see what's coming up, Vinland Saga, Tokyo Revengers 2, Nier Automata, more Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Spy Classroom, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, Trigun Stampede. You've seen a lot of it so far, and there's still some stuff you're excited for next week. Good. This one looks funny, though. My Life as Inukai-san's Dog. Onimai, I'm Now Your Sister. Yeah, I heard about that yesterday or the day before. The Way of the House Husband. Yeah, Brandon mentioned a lot of these. I don't know. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. Okay. I think I saw Serrano's talking about something, saying something about that. Oh, yes. I had marked down to watch Handyman Saito in Another World. It's also by C2C. I believe I'll watch that one. Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, an anime, and it's a game. Handyman's going to be good, you think? Okay, awesome. I like that. Another Evangelion? OVA, 1 episode. Studio Kahara. Evangelion 3.0. Something 46 hours. Oh, for Woopa, Pocket Monsters Mezase Pokemon. Pokemon Master. The final chapter in Satoshi and Pikachu's story with their first companions and many Pokemon they have met throughout their journeys making their return. Well, there you go. Ending the Ash arc. Isn't that something? What do we got? Unite Up. Lupin the Third versus Cat's Eye. That's a good crossover. I can remember watching Cat's Eye back in the 90s. Detective Conan, Doraemon. KJ File Zokuhen. KJ, does that stand for Kaiju? It's the sequel to KJ File. Oh, okay. Everyone is happy for Ash that he actually became a Pokemon master. Now he should be a gym leader. They should make him like the final boss. Ah, it does. Okay, good. Good. Guessed right. And that's it for winter of 2023. Okay. There's more than ever to watch for you guys and for me. It's nice to be in this time when it has plenty of anime to choose from. We're not just stuck with just whatever they decide to bring over. Okay, well, I've had a good time. I hope you've had a good time. It's getting to be to the top of the hour. I'd just like to thank everyone that came out to hear me rant and rave about my favorite anime that I watched so far. Once again, check it out, Pride of Orange. So, everyone that came out today, Woopa Troopa, thanks. And Blaine, always a pleasure to see you. Jake D, Ronan66, and Angry Canadian. You're finally able to catch a stream. That's great. And he's living in Japan. A lucky son of a gun. I believe that was everyone that came out today. Also, anybody that was lurking, I appreciate you too. Please slap that like button and spread the word. Let everyone know that there's an anime show Sunday morning and a game show Saturday morning and a trade show Tuesday night, usually. There's other channels out there too, people putting out good content. Guys like Pacific 4 and 4 and Blaine from Blaine's Escape Corner, Ronan66 and DJ Ronnie G. There's Brandon the Anime Guy and the Nerdporial Lifeform. There's Punk Waddle at Floral from Under a Rock. And hopefully, we're hoping Woopa will start putting out some material as well, because it's enjoyable to watch a Woopa stream. I'm out there on Discord. It's called The Shop. The link should be in the description. I'm out there on Twitter, just like everyone else. I have videos up on Bitchute, Odysee, and Rumble, just for the simple fact that they aren't as heavy-handed as YouTube is. So I really appreciate those services, even though I do a lot of my broadcasting on YouTube. Once things get rolling a little better, try to broadcast on those ones as well, for those that allow live streaming and do it. And yes, hopefully, right, Woopa? Hopefully we can see some more of your stuff coming out. And I don't know, Blaine, if you're still around, are you going to be getting back into the streaming at next week? I'm just kind of wondering. I know you're pretty busy with your trailer, which I promise I'm going to come down and I'm going to order from once you get it up and going. It will require a plane trip, but that's okay. Maybe my wife and I will make a weekend of it or something. If you haven't started an AniList, I highly recommend going to anilist.co. That's ANILIST.co. Join up, make your own anime list, and you can track what you've watched or what you're going to watch. And you can also watch other people, like grab onto other people and see what they're watching, because you can see it shows you the people you follow and what they are watching or dropping or planning to watch. And that's not just anime, it's manga too. You can have your manga list. And yes, my manga list is... I have 1,500 chapters read, but that's only because One Piece is like 1,000 of those. So yes, I like keeping up with my One Piece. Okay, running overtime here. Okay. I appreciate you coming out, everybody. I am going to head out now. I thank you, and this has been Pop Culture Mechanic, signing off.